Listen up, aging fighters. You cannot fight like a younger man anymore. Those bad hips, blown knees, wrecked shoulders, and slower reactions turn your fighting skills into liabilities. One wrong move and you're done. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can crush a younger fighter even when your body's betraying you. Let's check it out. Before we go any further, let me be crystal clear about what I mean by fighting. Now, I'm not talking about some clown grabbing your wrist, pushing you, or putting you in some static self-defense hold. Those situations do matter, but that's not what I'm addressing here. What I'm talking about is explosive ballistic violence. A real fight where a younger and more athletic fighter is crashing into you, driving forward, throwing hard power shots, and trying to break you. That kind of violence is fast, ugly, and pure kinetic destruction. And when that happens, your body has to perform the right techniques or it's lights out. That's why age, injuries, mobility, balance, and joint health matters so much. And this concern does not just apply to older fighters. It also applies to anyone whose body has already been compromised. Younger athletes with sport injuries, martial artists and fighters with blown out joints, and years of accumulated wear and tear. Age is one reason the body stops cooperating, but it's not the only reason. Unfortunately, most aging fighters are still stuck in the past, thinking they can move like they did 20 years ago. Newsflash. Real violence does not give a damn about your glory days. It only cares what your broken down body can deliver right now, under pressure when someone's trying to cave your face in. Bad hips, shot knees, destroyed shoulders, stiff backs, and sluggish reaction time changes the entire scenario. But that doesn't mean you're helpless. But it does mean you need to stop being delusional. You need to ditch the young man techniques and start using a smarter and much more vicious methodology that keeps you dangerous despite your age. Now, I know what you're thinking. There are exceptions. Sure, there are exceptions. Some older fighters can still move, hit, kick, and throw combinations just like younger men. I know because I'm one of them. But we're the outliers, not the norm. Most of you are dealing with brutal realities of time. Injuries, surgeries, wrecked joints, and decades of abusing your body in the gym, on the mats, and in hard martial arts training. So yes, some men can still throw down, but eventually time catches up to everyone. And at some point, every fighter reaches the place where he cannot move, hit, recover, or perform the way he once did. Here's the reality most aging fighters do not want to face. Your body is your delivery system for every fighting technique you use. A kick requires hip mobility, knee stability, and balance. Punching combinations need healthy shoulders, healthy hip rotation, stamina, and the ability to stay balanced while throwing multiple power shots. Footwork? Forget it if your hips, knees, or ankles are shot. And don't forget the brain. Age slows your processing under sudden violence. Adrenaline, fear, and the amygdala hijack everything, making fighting very challenging. That's why you cannot rely on fighting techniques that demand perfect mobility, fine motor skills, or young joints. Hey, we're about to get back to the video, but let me ask you something. Do you want to legitimately accelerate your self-defense skills? And are you tired of being misled by unqualified wannabe experts with zero credibility and no understanding of real-world violence? If the answer is yes, now is the time to join my War Machine memberships. You get access to the CFA Video Vault, a massive private library of full-length instructional videos covering real-world self-defense. You also get exclusive full-feature video content, downloadable training PDFs, private membership updates, and direct insight you're not going to find anywhere else. And for those of you who want the highest level of access, War Machine Ultimate takes it even further with direct CFA instruction, structured training modules, rank path preparation, and exclusive specialized combat programs, including the Widowmaker program, Feral Fighting, Savage Street Fighting, and Warblade 2 Knife Combat. As a War Machine member, you have direct access to me in the comment section of all my videos. So if you have questions, you're gonna get real detailed answers from me and not some random keyboard warrior. So if you're serious about mastering real-world combat skills, hit the join button below and you'll be taken to the War Machine membership page where you can see all the available levels and choose the one that fits your goals. Now, let's get back to the lesson. So, what should aging fighters rely on instead? You need fighting techniques that don't depend on flexibility, precise footwork, marathon combinations, or youthful athleticism. You need hardcore close quarter tactics. At bad breath range, it's vicious quarter beat strikes, elbows, head control, balance disruption, forward pressure, and brutal pressure point targeting that create immediate cognitive shutdown for the adversary. You need simple, vicious movements you can unload even when you're older, tighter, slower, or half broken. This is where my Widowmaker program comes in. The Widowmaker is a vicious combat methodology designed to create immediate cognitive shutdown. It's built for explosive close quarter survival when the threat is already on top of you, crashing, smashing, and trying to end you. The same goes for my Savage Street Fighting methodology that also creates immediate cognitive overload for the adversary, shutting him down fast. Both combat programs are brutal, direct, high percentage fighting tactics that work when your hips and knees and shoulders are shot to hell. The Widowmaker program is already available right now. On Amazon, you can grab the entire Widowmaker 3-volume book series. They're packed with photo-heavy breakdowns of the exact close quarter tactics I'm talking about. Volume by volume, they teach you how to shut down real violence when some animal is already on top of you. You can also purchase the Widowmaker instructional video on my website at sammyfranco.com. I'll put links in the description down below. And if you're a War Machine Ultimate member of this channel, you can watch it instantly as part of your membership. You're not just getting the core Widowmaker videos, you're getting my full in-depth breakdown programs with progressive modules, plus future exclusive deep dives into Widowmaker, Feral Fighting, and Savage Street Fighting. If you're not already a War Machine member, hit the join button below right now and check out all the different membership options we have available. This is true reality-based self-defense that keeps you dangerous when your body starts to betray you. And for the Rambos out there who are going to say, I'll just use my gun, wake the hell up. You won't have your gun with you 24/7. Not in countries where it's banned, not in airports, government buildings, schools, or any other gun-free zone. Not when you're walking your dog, hitting the gym, at the beach, sitting at the pool, or when you're distracted, asleep, in the bathroom, or hands full of groceries or phone. Do you understand what I'm talking about, you delusional people? Attackers don't announce themselves or politely wait for your perfect draw. They hit when your back is turned, you're half asleep, or completely unaware. Oh, and by the way, your gun can jam, misfire, or get taken from you. You can fumble the draw, get blindsided, lose your balance, or get surprised. And the attacker can be drug-fueled already in your face and steamrolling you before you flinch. But hey, why face reality when fantasy makes you feel so safe? As a certified firearms instructor with decades of real training who actually integrates firearms into the CFA system, I train people for actual violence, not your John Wick wet dream. If you think your little gun is a golden ticket to street survival, you're not prepared. You're delusional. End of story. The older you get, the more brutally honest you must be about your body's limitations. You've still got the knowledge, experience, and warrior spirit, but your combat tactics better match what you can actually deliver under kinetic pressure. That's why aging fighters need simple, direct, brutal, reliable close-quarter tactics like the Widowmaker program. The mission is clear. Level the odds, shut down the threat, stay dangerous as long as humanly possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video.
From the ancient Colosseum, where gladiators lived and died, to the storm-torn seas, where iron met flesh upon shattered decks, to the battlefield, where wrath carved kingdoms in blood, bone, and steel, we follow the War Machine. War Machine Chronicles celebrates the warrior archetype, the ethos society seeks to suppress, to soften, to erase. From the age of iron and blood, where warriors roared defiance in the face of death, to all men who still feel the war drum beat beneath their skin, written for fighters, soldiers, and survivors. For those who still walk the edge, it is transformation, forged to harden the mind, discipline the body, and sharpen the will. War Machine Chronicles, not just a book, it's a sacred codex of wrath. Over 300 pages, more than 100 haunting illustrations, combat verse, and lethal philosophy forged by Sammy Franco. War Machine Chronicles, not just a story, but a weapon. It teaches, it tests, it transforms. War Machine Chronicles, available now on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle.